Have you ever wondered why some people suddenly start ignoring you, even when everything seemed perfectly fine before? One day, they are texting you, calling you, and giving you attention, and then out of nowhere, they become distant. They stop replying, they stop reaching out, and it feels like you do not even exist anymore. If you have ever experienced this, then this video is for you. Because today I'm going to teach you exactly why people ignore you, and more importantly, what you should do when someone starts ignoring you. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because this channel is all about psychology, relationships, confidence, and personal growth. Now listen carefully, because what I am about to tell you can completely change the way you see people in relationships. The first thing you need to understand is that when someone ignores you, it does not automatically mean there is something wrong with you. Most people immediately start blaming themselves. They ask questions like, what did I do wrong? Why are they acting this way? Why are they treating me differently? But the truth is that people ignore others for many different reasons, and not all of them have anything to do with you own. Of the biggest reasons people ignore others is because they feel completely comfortable doing it. They do not believe there will be any consequences. They do not think they will lose anything important by pulling away from you. In psychology, people value what they are afraid to lose. If someone believes they can walk away from your attention, your time, and your presence without losing anything meaningful, then they often take you for granted. Think about it for a moment. Do people ignore things that are extremely valuable to them? Most of the time, they do not. When people truly value something, they protect it, they invest in it, they make time for it, they pay attention to it. The same principle applies to relationships. And third reason people ignore you is because they want to see your reaction. This is something many people never realize. Some individuals use silence as a psychological test. They want to know how much control they have over your emotions. They want to see if you will panic, if you will chase them, if you will keep texting them, if you will keep asking what happened. At the moment you start chasing them, they get exactly what they wanted. They receive proof that your emotional state depends on them. And for some people, that feeling creates a sense of power. That is why one of the worst things you can do when someone ignores you is constantly seek their attention. The more you chase, the more power you hand over. Another reason people ignore you is because they want to appear more important than they really are. They want you to feel that they are busy, successful, desirable, and difficult to access. They want to position themselves above you in the relationship. This is often a power move. It is a way of saying, without words, that they believe their time matters more than yours, their attention matters more than yours, and their presence is somehow more valuable than yours. But here is what many people fail to understand. Truly confident people rarely need to play these games. People who are secure in themselves do not need to manufacture importance through distance. They let their actions speak for themselves. Now let's talk about the biggest mistake most people make. When they are ignorant, they become obsessed. They start checking their phone every few minutes. They analyze every message. They replay every conversation in their head. They stalk social media accounts looking for clues. They spend hours trying to understand what happened, and while they are doing all of this, the other person is simply living their life. The more attention you give to someone who is ignoring you, the more emotional power they gain over you. That is why the first thing you must do is stay calm. Do not panic. Do not overreact. Do not send long emotional messages. Do not beg for explanations. Do not try to force communication, because the moment you start doing those things, you communicate weakness, desperation, and emotional dependency. Instead, take a step back. Give people space, allow their actions to reveal their intentions. Remember this very carefully. People reveal who they are through consistent behavior, not through words. If someone repeatedly ignores you, then pay attention to the pattern. Their behavior is giving you information. Believe what their actions are showing you. Second thing you should do is focus on yourself. Is where most people fail, because they become so focused on the other person that they completely forget about their own life use. That time to improve yourself, work on your health, work on your goals, work on your financial, learn new skills, read more books, build your confidence, evolve your career, become the type of person whose happiness is not dependent on someone else sending a text message, because when your life becomes meaningful and productive, you stop needing constant validation from other people. The third thing you must do is increase your value. Now, when I say value, I'm not only talking about money. Money can help, but value is much bigger than that. Value includes your character, your confidence, your knowledge, your skills, your reliability, and your ability to contribute something meaningful to the lives of others. People naturally respect individuals who bring value into the world. The more valuable you become, the less likely you are to be ignored, not because people suddenly become nicer, but because they recognize your importance. That is why personal growth is always a better strategy than chasing attention. Fourth thing you need to protect is your self-respect. Self-respect is one of the most attractive qualities a person can have. The moment you abandon your self-respect in order to keep someone around, you start losing yourself. Never beg for attention, ever beg for love, and ever beg for respect. People may appreciate kindness, but they rarely respect desperation. Respect comes from knowing your worth and refusing to settle for treatment that falls below your standards. Now, here is a powerful question I want you to ask yourself: if someone ignores you and walks away from your life, does that automatically reduce your value as a human being? Answer is no. Your value does not decrease because someone failed to recognize it. A diamond remains valuable even if someone mistakes it for a rock. The same is true for you. Do not allow another person's behavior to define your identity. Your worth is not determined by their attention. Your worth is not determined by their approval. Your worth is not determined by their response time. Your worth comes from who you are and who you are becoming. Strongest people in the world understand this principle. They understand that not everyone will appreciate them, that everyone will choose them, that everyone will stay in. They are completely okay with that because they know that chasing people is not the path to respect. Building yourself. So from this day forward, if someone ignores you, stop asking why so much. Stop trying to force things. Stop trying to earn attention from people who freely choose not to give it. Instead, focus on becoming stronger, smarter, more confident, and more valuable every single day. When you respect yourself, others are more likely to respect you. When you value yourself, others are more likely to value you. And when your life becomes focused on growth rather than validation, you become emotionally free. Remember, this best response to being ignored is not anger. The best response is not revenge. The best response is not desperation. The best response is growth. Become so focused on building your future that you no longer have time to worry about people who fail to see your value. If you learned something from this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment below telling me your thought. Ask you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.